I did my scenario on alternative food sources. The three kinds of alternative food sources that I researched were entomophagy, or eating insects, cultured or lab-grown meat, and seaweed. This topic interested me because I had already tried eating insects and wondered what other alternatives there were to traditional food sources. An example of the alternative food source entomophagy is this chocolate. It has mealworms in it.
So, why should we consider alternate food sources? To produce 1 kilogram of edible body weight, cattle need 25 kilograms of feed, pigs need 9.1 kilograms, chickens need 4.5 kilograms, and crickets only need 2.1 kilograms of feed. As you can see, crickets need a lot less feed than all the other animals. Also, livestock are responsible for 14.5% of all global greenhouse gas emissions. Grazing animals cause as much as 40% of methane released into the atmosphere each year. Farming and fishing are the greatest cause of extinction, and farming is also the biggest cause of river and air pollution. The first alternative food source that I researched was entomophagy, or eating insects. Some societal benefits of entomophagy are that insect protein production requires very little land. It takes 200 square meters of land to produce 1 kilogram of beef, but it only takes 15 square meters to produce 1 kilogram of cricket. Also, some insect species can be grown on organic waste, which means you don't have to buy any kind of expensive feed, and they get most of their water from food, so it requires a lot less water to raise them. Also, insects can help improve food security in poor communities. Some health benefits of entomophagy are that eating insects can help increase beneficial gut bacteria. Also, several insect species have high amounts of micronutrients. Crickets per kilogram produce the same amount of protein as beef. Crickets and moping caterpillars contain high amounts of iron, so they could be used as a nutrient source for people with iron deficiency. The second alternative food source that I researched was cultured food. The most well-known kind of cultured food is cultured meat. To produce cultured meat, tissue is taken from an animal. One tissue sample from a cow can produce enough tissue to make 80,000 quarter pounders. In 2013, one cultured patty cost over $300,000, but in 2019, a quarter pound of ground beef cost only $600. This shows that the price is steadily dropping. Growing meat in a lab could reduce greenhouse gas emissions 78% to 96% and requires 82 to 96% less water than traditional livestock. There are many other kinds of cultured foods. For instance, bacteria taken from the soil can be turned into flour, and it can also be modified to create cultured meat, milk, eggs, palm oil, and fish. The method is 10 times more efficient than photosynthesis, and all of the product can be eaten. Also, the land efficiency is 20,000 times greater than farming, and it does not use land that could be used for other purposes because the best place to build the plants where the food is created are deserts since they use solar power. The third alternative food source that I researched was seaweed. Eating seaweed has many benefits. Seaweed does not need fertilizer, feed, fresh water, or land to grow, and it can grow almost 6 inches in a day. Seaweed also has very few pests or diseases, and it's very high in iodine. Kelp, a kind of seaweed, grows over the winter, and sugar kelp can grow from a seedling to 15 feet in only one winter. Sugar kelp also removes nutrients that can cause algae from the water.
In conclusion, not only are these alternative food sources better for the land, with similar nutrition, but they could possibly help feed millions of people, especially given the uncertainty that COVID-19 is creating on some countries' food supplies. If we invest in these food sources and can overcome the yuck factor, we may be able to feed the world at a lower monetary and environmental cost.